discovered a product that piques my interest. Therefore, they have been providing hardware for these types of windows to the market in Canada for an extended period of time. They are extremely popular in this location. Additionally, he possesses a fingerprint scanner device. It takes a very long time to spin. My hand is tired. Lord, when will it close? You spin and spin. I found a familiar name here. It's GU, our hardware. Well, as for ours, it's German. It's just quite popular with us. I use it a lot. I'll inform you now. Here's GU, with many European products, but many are specifically tailored for the Canadian market. They've been here for a long time, supplying hardware for 30 years, and it's used in many places. Even on some products, I didn't know GU has such hardware. These are Canadian-American windows, and they also use GU fittings. At this moment, I will proceed to demonstrate to you each and every one of their products. This is our typical and classic Euro window, showcasing our reliable hardware that we always use for our windows. On PVC windows. That is, everything is classic. We are used to this, we know it well. BTW, the pen is fine. I didn't know that GU had such a pen. Ooh, beautiful. This is a window. Here are hooks that lock together in such a way that they securely prevent the window from being lifted or opened, ensuring enhanced safety and security measures are in place. This is GU. Then it goes up like this. The mechanisms that lift it, springs, are also part of the control unit, it turns out. Here are such things that can also be folded like this. And here are all the mechanisms on the side, these springs. All this is the control unit. These fasteners GU, that is, they have been supplying hardware for such windows to the Canadian market for a long, long time. They are extremely popular in this area. Quite comfortable. Not excessively warm, but undeniably comfortable. Here is also a classic GU window. Well, a window in Canadian style, so to speak, with GU fittings that add to its timeless appeal. Turns out the State Unitary Enterprise also has hardware I showed you on PVC windows, where the window opens outward like this. By the way, this is an aluminum window. But something is uncomfortable. This pen keeps falling out of my hand. But here it is clearly written GU. Here all mechanisms are GU, and it opens like this. The window is made of aluminum. I don't know why, but it's highly popular in this area. Here it is. All of these fittings have been installed. And here is one of these fastening devices. Secures this specific component. In this location, they have showcased push-button stainless steel headphones for demonstration. Various designs, very attractive. Popular on entrance doors here. By the way, I have a similar one at home. Here is such an interesting pen. Here is such a small push button. And we don't have our classic push button. There is exactly such a tongue. You press the one that opens the lock, and I have the same. Press, open. In principle, normal, convenient. We are more accustomed to push button handle, but they are also popular in this location and are quite well represented. Here are the doors. What a classic Canadian style. Wooden door. Inside we have a push handle, and on the outside we have a handle like this, with a latch mechanism. You observe that upon clicking on it, a total of 3 ellipses become visible in response to the action you have taken. Here, accordingly, on the outside it opens like this. The key, when we turn it, ends up blocking this latch. And when you press it, that is the end. Hooks do not come out. When we return the key back, this tongue kind of extends hooks to us. And the same thing occurs inside with a standard pen. And BTW, this is an auto lock, where all 3 points are released at the same time. That is, it is pressed in 3 points itself. And I truly adore these castles. Well, we apply similar to aluminum doors. That's why it's quite developed here. Such a classic Canadian door. Lifting sliding, well, just a regular sliding in principle. It is an ordinary lift and slide with a classic handle from GU. Lifting sliding hardware. Raised up, then lowered down. She went down and now she's rolling smoothly on the surface. When lifted, she went down. On the contrary. Yes, she pressed. Push pen, it rises on roller and rolls. Well, it is merely a typical lift and slide hardware. Nothing particularly noteworthy. I found an aluminum door here. Now I'll show it to you. Here on the sample is presented an aluminum door, which also exists in Canada, it turns out. Finally, I discovered a product that captures my interest. What do we possess in this place? Overhead loops of the control unit. I don't know if GU has roller skates. Only invoices are presented here. I have not observed any rollers. Proceeding, here it is. The castle is also a GU, also automatic. Additionally, it is equipped with a fingerprint scanner for added security. This is a motor lock, a fingerprint scanner, and a stainless handle for added security and convenience. I was surprised. It's the first time I see such pucks. I didn't understand at first what these pucks were. These are pucks for attaching the handle. So there is such a stainless steel washer on the backside that secures the handle. But I put a nut on one-sided handles. There is an Ericsson nut we usually put it. She seems to be more submerged. Here this puck sticks out. I didn't like it very much. But I sort of know how to improve it, make it more beautiful. Here. But correspondingly, such a door. I don't know which system of aluminum specifically, but it is assembled well. Good, cool door. Here is precisely such a contact node of the HU. Here is what he appears like. He is represented by them. I also use this. This is a contact node and also a transformer that converts 220V to 24V for you. That is this node, 4B. So this node, to him, when you place it on the frame, you can make a direct connection to 220 volts with him. And here are some contacts. And they are already transmitting a voltage of 12 volts from this location to the lock mechanism. Or 24, I don't recall exactly. It could be either 12 or 24, so he modifies the voltage for you. And it works when the door is closed. And in this case, when a contact node is installed, there is no need to pull cable transitions, wires between the frame and the sash. They can deteriorate over time. All of this is challenging. And such a node, when it is installed, it functions really well. I also use this. Yes, we were passing by this place and found a company named FIBERGLASS. This is a material known as fiberglass. In other words, fiberglass windows are also known as this, fiberglass. And they produce windows for passive houses. So here they provide various types of certificates. They claim that their windows are extremely warm, extremely energy efficient. I was wondering, if the PVC windows in the north of Canada are so weak, what solutions do they use? How do they protect from the cold? And those who need warm use fiberglass windows. And here is a more classic system, of course. Here is the hardware we are familiar with, multi-point. By the way, Rotovskaya, the company, oh my, here. They possess a completely classic European window, so to speak, you know? Only made of fiberglass. Fiberglass. Now I'll demonstrate to you here using samples how the entire thing appears. In terms of this, it is similar to this window. This window is made entirely of fiberglass. And here they also insert insulation inside. It's a double glazed window, so it's like a very, very warm window. Surprisingly, there are glasses here that are under 4 millimeters. We basically have less than 4. Here are very thin, 3. Here somewhere, 3. But they calmly produce double glazed windows with 3 millimeter glass, and don't worry. Here, they also possess such solutions, for instance, combined with aluminum material. Aluminum curtain rod, completely framed made of fiberglass and outside such an aluminum overlay. Aluminum is used, they claim, to simplify the installation of this curtain rod, and because it's cost-effective, as aluminum is cheaper, as it was revealed. So it is indeed such an expensive window to purchase. More expensive than plastic and PVC, but it is super energy efficient, super warm. There are such doors. They are presented in this location. There is a sizable door positioned here. Is it full size, right? And here is an example. And I noticed that there are wooden sticks inside. I'm kind of asking why you need to insert a tree inside. To ensure the security of the hardware, loops and a lock are provided to allow for a greater amount of material for the screw to be screwed in. Just because of that, I don't know. We also have such windows in Russia, but I know the manufacturer. They aren't popular. I don't know the reason why. Probably maybe due to the price or lack of clarity. This marketing is not very well developed. But here, surprisingly, these windows are quite popular, and people use and install them. Such an interesting product.